She loses control almost instantly, turning a simple ride into a nasty face-first fall.
Jesus! Oh my God, girl!
That didn't happen if Uncle John asked.
You're gonna get me in trouble.
I'll go to front, okay? Hey, अभी wait. Bro, you just okay. Put on the stand.
Feet belong on the pegs. That position can seriously compromise control through a turn. Blind corner, high speed, no slowdown, and suddenly there's nowhere to go. This climb takes everything out of the rider. The first attempt fails, but he resets, keeps fighting, and eventually makes it through. Distracted riding and showing off can make you lose control before you even realize it. Too much speed into the turn, and the sidewalk becomes the stopping point. A wheelie looks easy until the front wheel comes down completely wrong. One awkward move on the mountain trail, and the rider loses the bike. One stunt, one bad landing, and it's over. That unexpected bump lifts the bike just enough to ruin the landing.
Ooh.
The bike suddenly loses its line, and there's barely any time to react. The climb is too demanding. And the rider loses control trying to push through it.
Whoa!
Ow.
You alright?
He approaches the jump too fast, brakes at the wrong moment, and nearly loses the entire line.
You right?
Came off.
Oh. You right, dude?
Oh, my ankle.
Dense terrain leaves very little room to correct a mistake.
Are you okay?
One wrong line, and the tree becomes the obstacle.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The group keeps moving, but one sudden mistake sends the rider down. A hard front brake grab on loose terrain can pitch the bike forward instantly. The crash looks bad, but the first thing they do is check on each other.
You right?
Yeah, I'm good. You?
Yeah. One night you wait for a bit. I'm missing the washouts.
One slip on the mountain trail sends the rider way below the original line. The stunt goes wrong, and the rider slides out before the landing. Even a fallen tree can become a serious obstacle when you try to ride over it. A sharp turn at speed demands control. Lose the line, and the tree is right there.
Scheiße!
The stunt starts confidently, but the landing says otherwise. Loose rocks under the tires can change everything in a split second.
You okay? Pee-pee cut off or what?
I landed on my ball sack.
Ouch.
One bad rotation during the jump sends the bike completely offline.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just winded.
Fast forest riding leaves almost no margin when the bike suddenly loses traction.
Oh, man. Great. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm good. I'm good, boys.
He clears the fallen wood, but the landing doesn't hold. Racing through a tight section like this leaves very little room for mistakes.
Ouch.
Too much speed into the gap, and the jump turns into a crash.
You good?
He loses the line after the jump and slides straight toward the edge. The ride starts normally as he explores deeper into the mountain trail. He keeps pushing through the terrain, but every section demands constant control. The bike suddenly stops and tips to the side. Sometimes the terrain catches you without warning. He gets the bike back up, figures it out, and keeps riding. That's mountain riding. Adapt and move on. Another mountain descent, another rider losing the line. He clears the gap, but the recovery doesn't go as planned. Luckily, the first question is simple. You all right?
You all right, buddy?
The jump looks clean until the braking starts. One small mistake sends the bike down. A simple mountain line suddenly turns into a fall. The rider comes in fast and loses the bike on the road. Loose rocks are unforgiving when the tires lose their grip. Taking stairs at speed leaves almost no room for a mistake. Clean stunt until the next rider shows how quickly things can go wrong.
How did he?
Two riders, one tight line, and the gap disappears way too fast. A front brake mistake can instantly throw the rider over the bars. Two crashes in the same run. One mistake clearly wasn't enough to stop him.
You all right? Yeah.
You good? That was Narnar. The hell happened there? That rock?
Yeah. You good?
The jump is designed for speed, but the landing doesn't forgive a bad line.
Speed, yeah, speed.
One rider goes down, then another, then another. The line is clearly catching everyone out.
Good shit, boys. Hold on. Is everybody okay?
He crashes, his friend starts laughing, and somehow they both end up laughing about it. The rider makes it up the climb, but loses control right near the top. Another stunt attempt ends with the bike completely offline.
You all right? Yeah, it's fine. You good?
The jump is fine. The landing is where everything falls apart.
You all right?
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
A tractor suddenly cuts across his path. At road speed, there's barely any time to react. Off-road riding looks smooth until the rocks start changing the bike's line. The first hit throws the bike down, but he gets back up and keeps going.
Nah.
the same rocky terrain catches him again. On trails like this, reading the ground matters as much as throttle control. He avoids the truck, but the escape line has its own danger waiting ahead. Standing on a moving bike while removing the helmet leaves almost no room for a balance mistake. Too much speed, the bike goes offline, and he ends up straight in the grass. The road ahead matters more than the speed. Spot the traffic early, and you have time to brake.
लगा नहीं ना, उसको उठा के ला। तेरे को लगा? बच गया ना? कहीं लगा नहीं ना?
Even at 36, a sudden turn from another rider can leave almost no time to react. The argument afterward doesn't change what happened. Keeping a safe gap gives you more time to react.
30-40 की स्पीड से ज़्यादा नहीं डलवाना पड़ता है, और जो कॉस्ट रहती है 390 की वो भी आपको पूछ के बता दूंगा भाई कितने रुपए की क्लच प्लेट रहने वाली है। बाकी बाइक की सर्विस भी हम करवा लेंगे क्योंकि अभी थोड़ा टाइम है इसमें 300-400 किलोमीटर, लेकिन हम सोच रहे हैं अभी करवा लेते हैं, दोनों काम एक साथ हो जाएंगे, बार बार सर्विस सेंटर के राउंड नहीं काटने पड़ेंगे गाइज। तो चलो वाह यार, अबे तो यार तुम गाड़ी के पीछे से कट से आ रहे हो यार, तो मेन रोड है, कट कैसे लगेगा बताओ? अब यार मिट्टी है, ब्रेक भी नहीं लगे बाबा, 30-40 की स्पीड ज्यादा नहीं थी, मिट्टी है ब्रेक भी नहीं लगे यार, तुम गाड़ी बीच ट्रैफिक वाले रोड में काट रहे हो गाड़ी को। गलती मेरे अकेले की नहीं है ना, गलती तुम्हारी भी है, मैं मानता हूँ थोड़ी सी, अरे लेकिन ट्रैफिक वाला रोड ना यार ये, अब वो गाड़ी थी, ट्रैफिक में तेज चलाऊंगा यार, मेन तुम्हारा है, ठीक हो ना तुम? लगनी नहीं चाहिए। हाँ यार, क्योंकि देखो एकदम से आगे मैं रोक ही नहीं पाया, मैं क्या करूँ, मिट्टी थी तो मिट्टी में रुकी नहीं गाड़ी, लगी नहीं, ठीक हो ना आप? चलो यार।
He takes the turn, clips the truck, and gets dragged straight toward the field.